All right, New York City Mayor Eric Adams met with top Trump aide amid talks of ending his re-election bid. So what's going on here? More government corruption, probably. If Eric Adams drops out, it's less competition for Andrew Cuomo. Right? Is that the right Cuomo? I can't even remember the other one's name. Yeah, Cuomo. There's less competition for him to split the bid, and basically just get one person, get everybody behind Cuomo instead of the people, because the everybody knows that like the only contenders that Zoran Mamdani has are Eric Adams and Andrew Cuomo, and they can split they can split that God damn it. Yeah, okay, we're just going to get into the story, okay? So I have the story pulled up from Raw Story, which is a left-leaning high factuality. And if you look, this is a complete blind spot for the right. The right doesn't give a shit about this because they don't want people to know that they're taking away options and like trying to manipulate how the vote goes. That's why. Anyway, let's get into the story by Raw Story here. New York City Mayor Eric Adams has strenuously denied in public that he has any plans to abandon his re-election bid, but a New York Times report revealed that he's actively considering President Donald Trump's scheme to give him an administration job to bow out of the race. In private, Mr. Adams has told a small group of friends and advisors that he is seriously considering job opportunities that could prompt him to suspend his re-election campaign, according to people familiar with the conversations, said the report. The talks about Mr. Adams' future involved intermediaries for President Trump, including Steve Witkoff, a New York real estate investor who is one of Mr. Trump's closest advisors. The mayor and Mr. Witkoff conferred in Florida this week in a previously undisclosed meeting, according to 4 people briefed on it. Adams' office made multiple cover stories to hide his meeting with the Trump advisor, first claiming he was away on a personal matter, and then saying he was celebrating his birthday in Miami, then saying he was meeting with an unspecified political figures. Just lie. According to sources earlier this week, Trump's thinking that by removing Adams from the race and potentially making a similar deal to get Republican Curtis Sliwa to bow out, it could clear the field for disgraced Governor Andrew Cuomo, who Trump sees as the strongest candidate to defeat left-wing Democratic nominee Zoran Mamdani, which is exactly what I said. Cuomo, who resigned from the previous governorship amid extensive evidence of sexual misconduct, previously sought the Democratic nomination himself and was widely seen as the frontrunner through much of the campaign, but lost in a shock upset to Mamdani, a Muslim and longtime socialist activist, who ran on a platform of fixing New York City's cost of living crisis. Cuomo has vowed to continue in the general election under a different ballot line, and despite running in the primary on a platform vowing to take on Trump, has himself privately spoken with the president. Let's remember that, people. Adams has for months been clear underdog to win the re-election following explosive reports of corruption that include criminal charges of accepting bribes from individuals connected to the Turkish government. The Trump administration pulled that indictment, with many experts suspecting he did so to ensure Adams' ongoing cooperation with immigration raids. Since then, Adams' campaign has been caught handing out cash to journalists in a chip bag. What? I don't know anything about that, but that doesn't seem very good. So, yeah, this is all a plot to make Andrew Cuomo the front runner. And I didn't even know that Trump's plan included asking the Republican nominee to bow out. So what, is Cuomo going to go from running in the Democratic primary to being the Republican nominee on the ballot? Is that what they're trying to imply? This is insane. This New York mayoral race is insane. And we will definitely continue to keep you posted on this channel on what's going on with it, because it's a pretty important deal. So, hey, thanks for checking out this video from Nightly News this morning. If you wouldn't mind, subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a video or when we go live on Tuesdays and Fridays.